This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, not a single player or fan on either side, Kirk, has forgotten what happened the last time they played. It was Ohio State in a rout.
First, it was just one of those days where everything was clicking for the Buckeyes, offensively making big play after big play, and the defense completely shut down that Michigan offense. Now it's a new day, brand new opportunity for Michigan to see if they can come back and compete with the Bucks.
An inside deal now from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Here's the 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. Here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made by the tight end. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right, this one caught.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
He's got it near the end zone. He shoved out of bounds about the 3. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Play action. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Clark. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That'll be a sack. Defense has the last word here in this period. So Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Stugger. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Comes up with the catch. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's He's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down. Second down and goal upcoming. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with his quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The Wolverines are in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So second and 10 after the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back completions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Quarterback still with the football. Gets some space around the 30. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's worthy. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That short completion sets up a third down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's worthy. And the defense wraps him up quickly and got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. They'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackle was made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the first down in the process.
And the Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
The Wolverines getting set on first and 10. They mix it up with a run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on second and 13. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And sack sets up second down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On another sack, this defense on fire.
Great job by this defense against the screen. Quarterback's trying to bait this defense. Seemed to me he was underestimating the speed of that pass rush. Good job of bringing him down for that sack.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the return from inside the 5. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a sack. It's a loss back to the 6.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Running back has it on a screen now. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short on the goal line. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Michigan 16, Ohio State 7.
Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handed off for a draw. Great cut there. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. On the run, it's Arkout. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. QB keeper all the way.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The tight end has got it. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Pass caught. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead, pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
They finally bring him down to 1 over 2 after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Running out of time in the pocket. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a 2-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Worthy. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. The game makes it 2nd and medium. A quick throw out left, complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab. It's Worthy. Tackle made after a big gain.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And now they'll run it on the draw. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Send the back in motion. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
That keeps the score. Michigan 23, Ohio State 13.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Quick throw, the catch is made. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Leaning on the run game here late. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Can he get there on the ground? Fights through a tackle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Worthy. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's dropped.
Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. That's reeled in. It's Clark. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's a quarterback keeper. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. The crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Now they run a draw play. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.